Steady. Hi, it's Mike from Boost Your A-Levels. I'm here at the Limehouse Basin. It's a great spot. We regularly run through it. And I did wonder a few months ago whether we were eventually going to get our first ever female Chancellor of the Exchequer. And of course, from July the 4th, that has now happened. And so behind me, I wonder whether maybe this name is going to play out in the coming months. We've obviously got a budget coming up in a few weeks' time. And I wonder whether that Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, is going to be the Loyal Chancellor. And it reminds me, obviously, that year 13 and 12 students of economics need to understand the role that the Chancellor plays in managing the economy. You know, if you study economics, that the market pretty much determines most things, but the government also has and plays a very big role in managing those big macroeconomic objectives. And fiscal policy is one of those really important policies that the government uses. They've got three really: fiscal, monetary and supply side. And in my YouTube videos, I'll cover each in detail. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about fiscal policy because of the cue of this boat here behind me. Now, fiscal policy is all about government spending and taxation. So whether we're talking about income tax, whether we're talking about corporation tax, inheritance tax, that whole debate about taxes, that all comes under the umbrella of taxes. And of course, the government needs to raise tax revenue in order to spend on the key public services that it provides, whether that's health, education, law and order, the environment, etc. That's one half of fiscal policy. The other half of fiscal policy is the government actually spending on those public services. And of course, the tax revenue that's raised is what goes towards spending on those key public sector services. And that, of course, then is used to try and create jobs, create growth, create opportunity, reduce inequality, etc., etc. So fiscal policy plays a really important role in managing the economy on a day-to-day basis. And I wonder whether Rachel Reeves is going to be able to sort some of those difficult macroeconomic problems that we've got, given that money is extremely tight, because of course we know when the government doesn't raise enough tax revenue, we end up with a deficit in that year. And if we end up with a deficit year after year after year, that of course leads to an enormous national debt. And so that gives you a little bit to play with in terms of fiscal policy. It's Mike from Boost Your A-Levels.